We will be departing from our Perry Street station in just a few moments. Before we start, I'd like to review the OC&T safety policies with you. So if you now please refer to the back of your tickets.
Everybody listen up, please.
If your windows are open, please remember they do sometimes have a tendency to jiggle down. Please remember to keep your hands and heads inside the cars at all times. There is no smoking allowed anywhere on board the train. This includes the open car, the vestibules, or the restrooms. There are also no alcoholic beverages allowed on board. If you have any coolers or large bags, please leave them at your seats, as there are no coolers or large bags allowed on the open car. If you have small children, please take them by the hand as you move between cars. And please see that their shoelaces are securely fastened. And please help us preserve the history and heritage of the interior of our train coaches. Please do not put your feet on the seats or your knees on the backs of the seats. This will assist in retaining the upholstery and the mechanical operations of our seats. At this time we ask that you please take a seat and remain seated until we have departed our Drake Well station in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy your ride through the valley that changed the world.
This kind of reminds me of an old school bus.
Titusville Railroad's trip through the valley that changed the world. As you ride the train, you'll hear how oil carried by this railroad changed this valley and your life forever. You'll travel to a time before gasoline before plastic soft drink bottles, before polyester clothing. Imagine how different your life would be without these things made from oil as you enjoy your trip through history. Your ride will be safer and more comfortable if you review and borrow the safety rules printed on the back of your Oil Creek and Titusville Railroad ticket. After we leave the Drakewell station, you're invited to walk through the train and visit our Railway Post Office, where you may purchase and mail souvenir postcards from the last rolling post office operating in the United States today. You can also buy hot dogs, sandwiches, and snacks in the Railway Post Office car. While you're exploring the train, please take your camera along to photograph the beautiful views of the Oil Creek Valley from the open car.
So what's going on, Michael? Oh, not a whole lot.
The creek was covered with a skim of oil leaking.
This is Titusville.
Petroleum was carried to Oil City.
Going along the street here.
Out the door just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss about ready.
Passengers from Titusville Museum Park will board the train. The museum marks the site where the modern oil industry
I didn't think it would be this close to any house.
in 1859. The well-known speculators devised a original rush, which spread through the Oil Creek Valley. Please stay seated as your journey through the valley that changed the world begins.
No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Anybody like to ride bike? The original 1862 rail line is now Rails to Trails bike trail. It actually starts in Titusville. It goes behind the Admire Complex, which we'll see shortly on the left. And it goes across over to Drakewell. It goes down approximately 9.5 miles to Petroleum Center. Today we'll probably be taking on some bicyclists at Petroleum Center. A lot of people will come up. They'll put their bikes on the train on the northbound trip. Hotels in town. The streets were still mud. I mean, it was just dirt. There was nothing significant value. Now, by 1857, when Colonel Gray came here, his objective was to A, find out what this purpose or what a commercial purpose for petroleum would be. So he came here and he took samples back east, and he had them chemically analyzed. Okay, you got to realize now this was a new product. Okay, this is like us today analyzing a moon rock. All right, except for today we have the equipment to do it. Now, oil at that time was used by the pioneers for lubricating the journals of assault. Alright? Now what had been used before? Does anybody know? Whale oil. Okay? Now, whale oil was also used for illuminating purposes. Now, some of these gentlemen had been crudely distilling this type of crude to make lamp oil. The problem was it had a terrible odor. Okay, it wasn't. Let's just say it wasn't processed properly. Okay, they got a lot of soot, a lot of smoke. But it sparked history to be able to come.
Welcome aboard the Oil Creek and Titusville Railroad for your trip through the valley that changed the world. To make your ride safer and more comfortable, please review and follow the safety rules printed on the back of your ticket.
And as the drilling process,
Now that you are anyway, please through the train. You can visit the railway post office